Hey, it's Matt, and welcome back for another pepper review. I'm indoors today because it's kind of a rainy day here in Wisconsin. But what I have today for review is the pepper called the Brazilian Starfish. Brazilian Starfish. These came from the Grumpy Gill. Chris over at the Grumpy Gill. And these are a unique looking pepper. Chris sent me a bunch of these. And I've got 5 of them here. I saved one that he sent me that I'm going to try to get seeds out of so I don't have to do that on camera. So Brazilian Starfish. I don't know really anything about these peppers other than the name because I asked Chris what they were. And so I'm not sure. I don't think they're a super hot, but we'll see. All the other pods that Chris sent me have been scorchers. But let's give it a taste test. Brazilian Starfish. It's a cool looking pepper. They're kind of flat, almost like a UFO hovering over your house, ready to pick you up. I really like that. Wow. I'm glad I have 5 of these because number 1, they're very tasty. But number 2, I want to see and try to pinpoint that flavor that I just had. So let me eat another one. Okay. Wow, that's a very tasty pod. So that's not a super hot. Medium. I would say that's about a jalapeno or serrano level. Probably even less than a serrano. And they're very small. So it may even be jalapeno level, but they're so small. You don't get too much capsaicin from them. So the flavor on these, this is going to be a weird description. If you ever light off fireworks or firecrackers, the smell you get when you light off a firecracker is what this tastes like. I know that sounds weird, but maybe it's a grassy flavor, but it's not grassy. It's like gunpowder or firecracker. What it smells like, that's what this tastes like, but it's good. It's savory. So it's not a sweet pepper. I would call it a savory pepper. I could see this being used in some good culinary uses, like I honestly just chopped up raw and put that on your tacos to spice up like tacos or a sandwich, like a sub sandwich or a toasted sandwich. These are really good. It's kind of like the flavor of a serrano. If you've ever eaten a serrano, like a fully ripe serrano. Yeah, they're not super hot. They're not even that hot. Probably, yeah, I don't know, a couple thousand Scovilles. I didn't research. Those are great. I am looking forward to saving some seeds and growing those out. We got 5 of them down. So kind of grassy. The burn is all on my tongue and the roof of my mouth, like the top of my mouth, just a little bit. Very, very tasty pepper. That was a treat. Not a sweet pepper. I would call it more of a savory. the closest thing I can think of is a serrano pepper, if you ever eaten a red serrano pepper. So yeah, thank you, Chris, for those. And again, I saved one that I'll get some seeds out of and grow that out next year for sure, because I could see that just being used like an everyday, even a snacking pepper, you know, going out in the garden and just popping some of those in. They're great. Yeah. Firecracker. That's what I would call that if I were to name that pepper. So, but yeah, kind of a rainy day here in Wisconsin. And so I thought I'd just come indoors and do a pepper review. I wanted to make sure and get those peppers reviewed. And thank you, Chris, for sending me those peppers again. It's been just a joy to try your peppers. So that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. And if you could, like and subscribe. Appreciate that so much. And I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. God bless. Take care and keep it spicy.